10, 9, 8. We have a go for main engine start. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was a nerve-wracking quarterfinals for the SSL Gold Cup Finals Series. The new teams that came into this round knew that their opposition would be fierce, and any mistake at this point could potentially take them out of the competition for good. From now on, no new teams will come in to the later rounds. At the end of this quarterfinals, only 8 of 16 teams will be left. These 8 teams will be divided into 2 fleets for the semifinals. In the semifinals, each fleet will only race once, leaving only 4 boats left for a do or die, win or go home epic final battle that will crown the nation's world champion. This round started out with 2 days of very light wind, where we saw teams having to shift their weight around in the most delicate and precise manner we've seen since the beginning of the races. Massive spreads in the fleet, as boats having taken the same start would then cross each other as one going upwind and the other heading downwind. In Fleet 1, Great Britain came into the Golden Day having won every single one of their races, and as expected, they won race number 4. Great Britain is going on to the semifinals along with France. France and Malaysia had a massive battle. France managed to put a penalty on Malaysia just 20 seconds before the start, giving them a clear advantage, and from that point on, France stayed out in front and allowed them to move on along with Great Britain to the next round of the semi-finals. Malaysia and Denmark are going home. In Fleet number 2, we saw a great start from the Hungarian boat and from the German boat. In the end, a huge battle ensued between the Germans and the Netherlands. The Netherlands tried to luff the Germans. The Germans tried to give a penalty to the Netherlands. In the end, it was complete chaos at the windward mark. Both teams struggling to put their spinnakers up and set. And in the end, that gave the opportunity for Chile to get away from them, finishing second as the Hungarian boat finished first, Netherlands third, and Germany fourth. In the overall standings after 4 races for Fleet number 2, Hungary and Netherlands are moving on to the semifinals, and Chile and Germany are going home. In race number 4 for Fleet number 3, we saw a crazy start where New Zealand went over the line too early and had to turn around and come back. Brazil managed to make the best out of it and get to the windward mark first, but not before New Zealand came back, as we saw a huge battle between Brazil, New Zealand, and Australia. In the end, New Zealand goes across the line first. Brazil and Australia go across the line almost simultaneously, and Portugal crosses the line fourth. In the end, Brazil just managed to pass in front of Australia, and after 4 races in this Fleet number 3, we see Brazil and New Zealand moving on to the semifinals as Australia and Portugal are going home. In race number 4 for Fleet number 4, we saw a great start between all 4 boats, as Italy and Switzerland will have a full-out battle. If Italy wanted to have the opportunity to get into the semifinals, they would have to finish in front of Switzerland. In the end, Italy managed to stay out in front of Switzerland, as we saw Spain go across the line first, Italy second, Lithuania third, and Switzerland fourth. The overall standings after 4 races in Fleet number 4 sees Spain and Italy moving through to the semifinals. Switzerland and Lithuania are going home. Don't forget to join us Saturday for the semifinals of the SSL Gold Cup Finals Series, the Football World Cup in sailing.